All right, with the date up there, you put the landlord here, and then you put the tenant here. This is, of course, the premises, the address, apartment number, if it has it, the term of the lease, X amount of months, starting date, make sure there's a beginning of the month, and this is the end of the month. See the last calendar day. If you want to do the month to month, you still have to put 30 here, how many days you're going to give. That way it's been known that you give 30 days, they give 30 days as per the law. Then this monthly rent is the monthly rent plus the late fee goes in here. And dollars payable on the first day of each month at, I usually put 6 p.m. right here. Right? The lessee agrees to pay the lessor the sum of whatever dollars if it's prorated, unless you don't give a charge on proration. It's the rent divided by 30. That's 30. If the rent is paid by I usually use the 5th of the month, some people the 1st of the month, but it's paid by the 5th of the month, you get entitled to a deduction of whatever the agreed amount of the rent was. So if it was $1,000 a month, this deduction up here, and you have a late fee of $50 a month, this would be $10.50 up here, 1050, and then down here you get $50 deduction per month, so a net rental of $1,000 a month is what you agreed to. All right. If the rent is not received by that 5th of the month, then it's delinquent, and then they pay an additional sum of $50 a month as penalty. Usually it's the same difference for the discount. The security deposit, be very clear with it. Only full security deposit, no partial security deposit goes here. Notice it says it's in a non-interest bearing account held by lessor, a security for performance of the terms and conditions of the lease. It is not for rent, not an advance rental, and the lessee may not deduct a portion of the rent for that security deposit. That's why the security deposit must be put in a non-interest bearing account. Occupants, you put how many occupants. Pets, don't like pets. Sublease, if you got more than one person in the lease. Default and abandonment and eviction. If you do what I told you to do at the beginning, then it's not a problem because all that's taken care of. Scary monsters thing. And down here, conditions, repairs, and so on. What I do is for this conditions and repairs, this is why we have the other addendums. So there's no confusion. All right, no confusion at all. I'm flying through this because we got to go down to special conditions. Special conditions, see the additional addendum A, B, C, D, whatever addendums that I gave you. These are the special conditions. You put in those addendums. So it's clear, very clear of what it is. All right, lead-based paint. You have a lead-based form and you have this lead-based paint written here. All right, so that's clear. Sex scary monsters, sex offenders, same thing. Have them, make sure you have the mold and the sex offender initials. All of these things have to be initial. It's in addition to. All right. And then you have everything else. For repairs and maintenance, have your telephone number. Usually you have a cell phone number or have a Google number that you can keep track of to know when they call you in case they want to call you in the middle of the night. Be clear to them. You don't react, you act. That means if there are issues with the property, you take care of it before it happens, not during it happens when you see it about to happen. That should take care of it.